is, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, warriors in waiting, listen to me carefully, because today is not just another day. Today is the line in the sand. Today is the moment when the weak version of you dies and the unstoppable monster inside you finally takes the throne. I want you to feel this. Weakness is a disease. It eats at your bones. It robs you of your potential. It whispers in your ear every morning, stay in bed. Play small. Don't take the risk. Don't speak up. Don't fight back. But hear me, you were not born to be weak. You were not born to crawl through life begging for scraps. You were born to rise, to roar, to dominate. Inside of you is a force so powerful, so ferocious, is so alive that the world won't even recognize you when you unleash it. And here's the truth. Every single human being has two selves inside them. The first self is weak. It's the timid, insecure voice that hesitates, that procrastinates, that says, I'll start tomorrow. That voice is soft, it's lazy, it's terrified of pain, terrified of failure, terrified of the opinions of others. But then there's the second self, the monster, the beast, is the one that does not bow, does not beg, does not stop. This self is hungry. It's relentless. It wakes up when the weak part of you wants to sleep. It speaks when fear wants you silent. It takes the punch and spits blood with a smile. That self is the version of you that breaks through walls, that turns doubt into fire, that lives fully, unapologetically, ferociously alive. The problem is most of you have been feeding your weakness more than your monster, and whatever you feed grows. If you feed excuses, you grow excuses. If you feed laziness, you grow laziness. If you feed fear, you grow fear. But if you feed courage, you grow courage. If you feed discipline, you grow strength. If you feed hunger, you grow the beast. So today I'm asking you, I'm demanding you, stop feeding your weakness. Starve it, kill it, burn it out of your system with action. With intensity, with discipline. You have to decide right here, right now, enough. Enough sitting on the sidelines. Enough watching life pass you by. Enough being average, being timid, being invisible. You are not meant to be invisible. You are not meant to tiptoe quietly through life, hoping no one notices you. You are meant to be undeniable. You are meant to step into a room and radiate such energy, such certainty, such power that people feel you before they even see you. And yes, people will fear you when you unleash your monster. Good. Let them. Greatness is always misunderstood by the weak. Lions are never concerned with the opinions of sheep. But don't misunderstand me when I say monster. I don't mean destructive. I don't mean reckless. I mean primal, unstoppable, fully unleashed. I mean the version of you that refuses to negotiate with mediocrity. The version of you that says, I will not settle for less than I'm capable of. I will not settle for scraps. I will not apologize for my ambition. I will not shrink to make others comfortable. Ask yourself this, when was the last time you gave everything you had? When was the last time you left nothing in the tank? When you went to war with yourself? When you pushed so hard that the weak voice inside of you cried and begged for mercy. That's where growth lives. That's where transformation lives. That's where your monster lives. Weakness will lie to you. It will say, you don't have what it takes. It will say, you're not ready. It will say, it's too risky. But let me tell you something, weakness is a liar. You don't need permission. You don't need to be ready. You don't need guarantees. You need hunger. You need fire. You need to decide that comfort is not your friend. It is your enemy. You see, comfort is the cage that keeps the monster locked away. Every time you choose comfort, sleep over discipline, excuses over action, fear over courage, you are locking the door to your own potential. But every time you choose discomfort, every time you say yes to the hard path, is yes to the sacrifice, yes to the pain, you are rattling the cage, you are breaking the chains, you are waking the beast. And here's the truth is, the monster inside you is not polite. It's not gentle. It doesn't wait for permission. It demands, it dominates, is. And when you finally allow it to come alive, life will never be the same. You'll walk differently. You'll speak differently. People will look at you and say, what happened to you? And you'll look them straight in the eye and say, I stopped being weak. I unleashed what was already inside me. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop weakness now? Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when it's convenient. Never. It's because if not now, when? When you're older, when it's too late, when the opportunities have passed you by. No. You stop weakness now, or you live with regret forever. Regret is the poison of the weak. Action is the fuel of the strong. And the only cure for regret is to unleash everything you've got in this moment, in this lifetime, while you still breathe. So here's the challenge starting today, every time weakness whispers in your ear, you answer with action. Weakness says, sleep in. You get up earlier. Weakness says, don't try, you might fail. You try twice as hard. Weakness says, stay small, stay safe. You roar back, I am done being small, I am done being safe, I am here to conquer. Do that every day, and your monster will grow. And once it's unleashed, nothing and no one will stop you. Not failure, not rejection, is not pain, not fear. Because once you taste what it feels like to be unstoppable, you'll never go back to being weak again. So rise up, stand tall, breathe deep. This is your call to arms. Kill the weakness, starve the excuses, burn the fear, and unleash the monster that has been waiting inside you all along. The world doesn't need more weak people. The world needs you fully alive, fully awake, fully unleashed. So stop weakness now. Unleash your inner monster and go claim the life that was always meant to be yours. Every single one of us is in a daily battle. A war inside our own minds and bodies. On one side stands weakness, timid, hesitant, always looking for the easy way out. On the other side stands the monster. Your true self, raw power, is unshakable discipline, unstoppable drive. The outcome of this war depends entirely on which side you choose to feed. Weakness thrives on comfort. It feeds on excuses, on procrastination, on the belief that tomorrow is a better day to start. Every time you hit snooze every time you avoid the hard conversation, every time you settle for less than you're capable of, you hand weakness a feast. And here's the truth, the more you feed it, the stronger it gets until one day it controls you. But weakness is not your destiny. Weakness is not who you really are. Beneath it is waiting, clawing to be unleashed, is the monster. The version of you that doesn't quit, doesn't hide, doesn't break. That monster doesn't beg for comfort. It thrives in discomfort. It craves challenge, risk, and growth. It wakes up hungry and demands action. The secret to transformation is simple, starve your weakness and feed your monster. What does it mean to starve weakness? It means stop giving it what it craves. Stop giving it your time. Stop giving it your energy. Stop giving it your excuses. The next time weakness whispers, rest, you've done enough. Starve it by moving forward. The next time it says, play safe, don't take the risk, starve it by stepping into fear. Every choice you make either strengthens weakness or suffocates it. And as you starve weakness, you must feed the monster. How do you feed the monster? You feed it with discipline by showing up when you don't feel like it. You feed it with courage by choosing the hard path instead of the easy one. You feed it with hunger by setting goals so big they scare you, is then attacking them relentlessly. The monster grows every time you push past your limits. It grows when you embrace pain instead of avoiding it. It grows when you demand more from yourself than anyone else dares to. The more you feed it, the stronger it gets, until weakness can no longer even raise its voice. But remember, you can't feed both. You cannot serve weakness and the monster at the same time. Every action is a vote for one side or the other. Every moment is a choice. So choose wisely. Choose to starve the weak, apologetic version of yourself. Choose to feed the unstoppable force within. Starve the voice that says, I can't, and feed the one that roars, I will. When you do this consistently, relentlessly, you will feel the shift. You'll feel the monster take over. You'll feel strength where there used to be hesitation, certainty where there used to be doubt, fire where there used to be fear. That's the life you were meant for. That's the destiny waiting for you. But it begins with one command. I starve your weakness. Feed your monster. Comfort is seductive. It whispers, stay here. Don't move. Don't push don't risk. Comfort gives you a warm bed when you should be up chasing your dream. Comfort gives you excuses when you should be taking action. Comfort tells you that average is good enough, that safety is better than growth, that familiarity is better than greatness. But let me tell you the truth comfort is the cage and you are the prisoner. Look at the strongest, most fulfilled people you admire. Do you think they were born in comfort? Do you think they reached greatness by playing it safe, by avoiding risk, by staying in the shallow waters of certainty? No. They broke the cage. They chose discomfort. They stepped into pain, into risk, into fear, and they came out forged like steel. Comfort feels safe, but it's killing you slowly. It drains your potential, dulls your hunger, and blinds you to the power inside you. Every time you choose comfort, you are reinforcing the walls of your own cage. And every day you stay in that cage, your dreams suffocate a little more. But here's the breakthrough: cages aren't permanent. Comfort is only as strong as your willingness to obey it. The moment you rebel, the moment you say, no more, the cage begins to crack. Breaking the cage means making discomfort your ally. It means choosing the cold shower over the warm one. Choosing the workout when your body says rest. Choosing the difficult conversation instead of silence. Choosing to launch the idea, make the call, step into the unknown. Even when your comfort zone begs you to stay put. Discomfort is not your enemy. Discomfort is the doorway. Every breakthrough in your life will be preceded by discomfort. Every time you level up, it will hurt. Every time you grow, it will stretch you. And that's the point. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. You either grow or you stay comfortable. You can't do both. So you must decide, will you be a prisoner of comfort, or will you break free? Will you stay in the cage where it's warm and safe but suffocating? Or will you tear down the bars and step into the wild unknown where your true potential waits? And don't fool yourself. Breaking the cage is not a one-time act. Comfort will keep trying to rebuild itself. It will come back every morning, every night, whispering, stay here, play small. You must break it again and again. You must smash those walls daily through discipline, through courage, through relentless action. Because here's the reward: once you break the cage, you taste freedom. And once you taste freedom, you'll never accept chains again. You'll realize that life outside the cage is raw. It's uncertain, it's uncomfortable, but it's alive. And that aliveness is worth every drop of sweat, every ounce of fear, every step into the unknown. So I ask you right now, are you ready to live free? Are you ready to trade comfort for growth? Safety for strength, average for greatness. If you are, then do not wait another moment. Break the cage. Break it with action. Break it with courage. Break it with hunger. And when you do, you will no longer be the prisoner of comfort. You will be the master of your destiny. Comfort is the cage. Break it now. Step into freedom, step into power. Step into the life that was always meant to be yours.